Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and I don't know about anyone else, but for me it felt like the Race of Champions had a lot more coverage this year. Coverage. But the big thing was that people would talk about Sébastien Loeb. And I'm going to use the Race of Champions to pivot onto talking about Loeb himself. But firstly, I'm going to say it was a lot of fun to follow it, especially with it being on free-to-air on the Race of Champions website. And in addition to that, it was quite fun to be able to, well, see the results that we got. The Solbergs, father and son, winning the Nations Cup. Both nominated as Norway, even though Oliver identifies as Swedish. That was that was really cool to see. And then we have the actual Race of Champions champion in Sébastien Loeb. It was a Seb versus Seb showdown with Loeb facing off against Vettel in the final. And they were both in absolutely top form, absolutely brilliant spirits. It's one of those things about Sebastian Vettel that so many people love, is just the kind of character he has. And especially since he went to Ferrari, I'd say post-2017, the kind of character and demeanour he has is just on another level. I mean, I get he was pals with Lewis Hamilton before, but the kind of Suez stands, as they're called, the 7 Lewis stands, they really came into their own post-Baku 2017. I think that flashpoint was really the end of any kind of, hardcore rivalry those two had. And Vettel has always been much the better for it. Vettel and Loeb in fantastic form, and seeing them face off against each other in the final was brilliant as well. But also to see some of the names that people probably won't have seen before. I mean, F1 fans won't really have seen Hackton and Coulthard sharing a track. Some people who are more kind of European or world sport centric, not necessarily looking at North America, won't know Jimmy Johnson. And they won't necessarily know Colton Herta, though some of them might have seen the Indy 500. But in addition to that, you got Kristofferson, Hansen, Ekstrom, who are favourites from Rallycross, and some of them are quite well known in the Race of Champions world. Didier Auriol was fantastic to see. Just to see him come back, and they were like, oh, he's a 4-time winner, not making notice to the fact that, for me, only one of those wins came in my lifetime, and that was 1999. I think it's really cool to see that, and especially because it meant that we had these generations involved. These different generations, from the youngest being the likes of young Oliver Solberg, all the way up to your likes of Didier Auriol. That was so much fun. I think it also means the Race of Champions for a lot of people is now about genuinely the greatest facing off against each other. Because for a lot of the time it ends up being, oh yeah, I guess they are kind of the greatest, but it's a lot of people at different stages of their careers. I'm sure Vettel and Loeb towards the end of their careers in their respective disciplines, but I don't know. I think, for me, it adds even more to that debate of the greatest of all time. And Loeb has, in the first 5-6 weeks of the year, managed to find a way to climb up everybody's estimations, especially outside of rallying, but in rallying as well, where we were like, yeah, he was fantastic, he was one of the best. You can see his championship battles, especially against the likes of Hirvonen and Latvala, and of course Gronholm. But we never saw people saying or speaking so highly about him as a driver outside of it, well, until a lot more people paid attention to Rally Monte Carlo, or the Dakar, or now the Race of Champions. The fact of the matter is that Loeb is still as competitive in pretty much anything that he touches today as he was when he made his Citroën debut in the WRC in the top flight in 2001. Or his WRC debut, 99? I think it was Tour de Corse San Remo. He was in a privately entered Corolla. And that is just wonderful. It's fantastic to see. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you around. Bye-bye for now.